Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Blunt Talk Podcast. You already know it's Big Randy in the building. We doing things differently. You're like virtual, green screen, what the fuck? Yeah, we here with an artist from ATL named Soufside. I know y'all been reading.
Southside.
Period. I've been running this girl down on Instagram, okay? Like I just been posting about her because I'm so excited to sit down and have a conversation. We about to talk shit in politics. Are y'all ready?
Let's talk it out.
All all right. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I always like to start off the episode with a quote of the day. I feel like it sets the tone pretty good. And I feel like just me and you being creatives, this is the perfect quote for us. And it is,
Right.
in reality, art is always for everyone and for no one.
Mm-hmm. That's
Hmm.
very true.
That is such a word because it's like as artists, we want to share, but I can just speak for myself. As an artist, I want to share when I be dropping these podcast videos, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, are these people going to appreciate the word that I spoke today or like what's going
Right.
on? How do you feel the same way about your music? Like, were you ever scared to put music out at any point?
Oh my gosh, almost every time that I put music out, I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm like, I don't know if they're gonna like it. It's a little aggressive. But nah, I always get nervous anytime I drop any of my music. But over the years I've just built a confidence for myself, like, hey, whether they love it, I love it. Whether they might not love it, the crowd, hey, the A&Rs and the big people up there, the labels, they might love it. So
Hmm.
gotta do what you gotta do and just go with your gut, really.
Facts, facts. And like
Yeah.
you could so tell. I feel like I've been in a couple studio sessions before, so you just know when the music is gonna hit a different way. Like you just get this feeling
Hmm.
in your stomach where you're like, nah, this is the one for real.
Yep.
For real. So I do have three little icebreakers I want to do with you, okay?
Okay.
Is there one food, vibe, or view that helps spark your creativity?
Food vibe review. I think all three. Like, if we did food, I would say always some pizza. Like, anytime I got
Mm,
some pizza involved, I'm finna make some good music. I don't know why, but it's just pizza for me. Drink, I ain't gonna lie, a little tequila. Oh, we in the studio all night. And a view. I love taking long drives. Like when I do my long drives, that's when I make the best music. And I'm singing in my head, but then I even voice memo on my phone while I'm rapping it. Make sure I get it written down. So yeah,
that is so
those
smart.
long drives.
That's so smart to even voice memo it. I remember I thought I was an artist real quick, right? I was in the studio, I was writing, and then I would go home to try to like re-sing, and I'm like, what the hell did this even sound like?
I don't know, in the moment. And it happens sometimes. It really does. You'll think you got something so hard, and then you get home, you like, oh no, we not. Or you get in the studio, you like this ain't what I imagined.
Do you have a couple of those moments where you're like, first of all, what song is this? Like when you go back and listen to it, do you have
Mhm.
any unreleased music like that too?
Yes, and typically, most of the time, it's like the beat just doesn't match the flow. That's really what it comes down to when it comes to me, because the art there and the lyrics are there, but it be like, what the hell did I just put together? So yeah.
Completely understand. Now, the second icebreaker is if there were only three songs you could listen to for the rest of your life, what would they be?
Oh my God, three songs. Okay, the first one I know for sure is "Lifestyle," and that's with Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan. So that one for sure.
R.I.P.
Um, ooh, that's a good question. Oh, So What by Sierra. I don't know. That's my song. I listen to it all the time, like at least once a day. And then of course my song myself. Which one though? Because there's a few that I'm like I cannot just live without. I'm gonna go with Pop It. Like I
Period.
love Pop It. It's just one of those ones.
That is definitely a good
Mhm.
song. I definitely enjoyed myself. I caught myself twerking a little bit. I was like, wait a minute, let me sit down.
Okay, out of bed, gonna pop it.
For
Yeah.
sure. Now we're going to get into your artistry a little bit. As someone that has been watching you put in work, literally, your story is very motivational. One thing that stood out to me, the grind that you have. You were working from home at one point, and you were working from home, and then you was working. And I say that's motivational for me because that's what I do right now.
Hmm.
I work from home, and as I'm working on these damn calls, I'm in between trying to script out shows and come out with
Hmm.
different ideas to, evolve my podcast. So when I heard you say that in your interview, I was like, "Oh, this is my girl for real," because you understand what it is
Yeah.
to go after your dream, right? So, on top of you being a corporate baddie, you have your degree and you're choosing to
Hmm.
chase your dreams. Um,
Yes.
I just want to get some more things out of you, right? So, one thing I want to say is none of your songs sound the same, and I love that
Thank
because
you.
that shows you're so versatile. Like you're so
Hmm.
versatile. Now, just I know you said Pop It. Now, is Pop It considered your first impression song, or what would be one of your first impression songs?
I definitely say gimme. Gimme just gets everybody in the mood. Like it's that funky vibe that it has to it. Shout out to Kylie Park because he's the one who produced it with me. But yeah, it just has that funk vibe to it. The kids love it, like babies. Every time that beat comes on, they just get to jam it, and the older people love it. Everybody loves it. So yeah, that's one of the
That's
ones I'm like, let me let you listen to this.
That's definitely a good song because you're still talking your shit, but you're on one of those cookout vibey type of beats feel. So that is
Hmm.
definitely a good one. I definitely have three of them. I know I said first
Okay,
impression
let me
one.
hear 'em. Let me hear
Tweak
'em.
on the Beat did something to me. Tweak on the Beat is off
Hmm.
the EP mixtape. That did something to me real bad. I was like, wait a
That's my new
second.
song, yes.
Gimme for sure. And
Hmm.
then Flex. I loved Flex.
Everybody loves Flex. You know what's so funny? I was telling Rari, shout out to Rari Flex. I was like, Rari, I don't know if I like it. She's like, I love it. I'm like, girl, I don't know. But now that I've listened to it and seen people's reaction, it is one of my faves. So yeah.
Mm, yes.
Well, I
Now,
appreciate that. Thank you.
of course, of course. Listen, we would not be sitting here virtually talking if I did not believe in your art. And I want to support everybody. And again, me watching you, I'm like, nah, this girl definitely got something. I cannot wait to see how far
Yeah.
you keep taking your career for sure.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you.
of course, I know. So you're in the South, and there's some sound like the South has a predominant sound, right? Especially when we were
Hmm.
growing up, that sound was definitely get crunk. So I heard that you
Right.
want to bring back the rap, the crunk, the rap metal, the pop. How do you balance one? Like, how did you one find that that's the sound that you wanted, and how do you balance
Hmm.
trying to compete? Because unfortunately, you are in a competitive sport. How do you balance trying to compete with trying to bring back those sounds to home?
I think kind of what makes me like a little different from other rappers. I kind of try to incorporate that punk rock side of me, even in my tone of voice, how I rap. Because if you hear my regular voice, it's squeaky as hell, but then when I rap, it's a little more in depth. And so that's one thing that I would say. And just another, I think how I try to play with my lyrics, I try to keep the old school vibe with the new school vibe. So it's like, girl, you got to keep up, but at the same time, I want fans worldwide and in all different ages and stuff like that. So it's like just trying to be. I want to stay outside the box. Like I don't want to do what everybody else do. Like I see that they bringing Atlanta back. Like, and I love that. Like the type of music that they're bringing back, the dance songs and stuff like that. It's amazing. But we still forgetting that crunk side. And it's like, hello over here. Like, y'all see what I'm trying to do out here. So that's why when you said tweak on beats, that kind of plays into it, that little crunkness to it. And then the song need that, like that chant. That's kind of what Atlanta had that vibe with the chants too. So like, I try to just incorporate it, but keep it fresh and modern. Yeah.
I love that for real because
Hmm.
you're in your own lane, and it's like again, I interview artists, and I always I don't say I can always, but I'm like, you do remind me of someone. I'm going to tell you, I listen to your music, and I was like, this I don't hear no similarity with nobody, and I love how animated your voice is, and like your energy definitely portrays from the songs itself. So like I
Hmm.
just love it. I just love it.
Thank you.
Um, of course. Now, I wanted to dive into your first project. Now, I heard you wanted to classify this maybe as like a mixtape, an EP, sort of kind of.
Hmm.
What was the process to creating this body of work?
Um, like I think it kind of go in the name of itself, like Queen of Chaos. Like It was so much going on with the whole show. It could have been love and crashing out, and I had to leave my team that I was working with, and it was a lot of like anger and animosity that I had towards the situation. I'm pretty sure they did too. So it was just like release it now, and then come back and show something different. So I got some different stuff coming at the end of the year for everybody because I do want to show again that versatility. But this first EP, it kind of just expressed me too, like that's the type of sound and type of vibe that I like to listen to as well as make. So it was like that first one, just be yourself. This next one, show everybody what you got and, switch it up a little bit.
You felt like you had something to prove.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I get that
And
vibe. I
that's
get
and
that
that's okay
vibe.
sometimes. But I say it's a healthy thing because I'd rather put it in the music than go out here beating people up. Cause girl, you know how I get a little active. But
Do you getting carried off a show sets, having Drewski looking
oh
around
my
like this?
gosh,
We not
yeah.
at WWE now, like sir. What
Right.
you thought this was with all these women?
You know, when I watched the reunion back, I'm like, damn, you should have played it off a little different, right? You could have waited. Just once I get mad, I'm like 0 to 100 for real. Like off screen, on screen, 0 to 100. But it was just so much drama and so much bullshit behind the scenes that a lot of people didn't know about. And it wasn't being really expressed on the reunion. So then you have all these people arguing over different things and it's not really being a storyline behind it. Like, where the fuck is this beef coming from? So it was one of those situations.
Girl, people, I think people just be trying to be so delusional a little bit because if you're
Hmm.
someone, okay, we know we're in the internet era, right? So we know as we're all watching the show together and you guys are watching each other's, confessionals or whatever the hell it is, and then people popping their shit on social media, we know where the drama stems, especially if you are watching the show. And again, girls are always going to be girls. It don't matter if you gay, it don't matter if you straight. Girls are
Right.
always going to be girls. So I was not surprised. And especially, I was following Meatball. I knew Meatball was going to I knew what type of
Girl,
time y'all was gonna be.
girl.
So I
And
want to
I was
say,
sitting, that's when they took me off, but I was sitting in the back. I watched the whole reunion. They put me in the back. But so I'm watching and I'm like, don't like she never it wasn't planned. It wasn't like, oh, I'm just gonna pull her out. But she did say she was gonna come for her and whoo, karma hit that girl so hard. I'm like, Lord, I felt so bad though. I'm like, I'm a woman. I hold my hair like it was the whole braid, the whole
that,
braid. So
that okay, me just being real. I'm a woman too, but if you're gonna talk shit, especially to Meatball, you better be you.
you better be ready for what's coming. She
What
from
the
Philly,
fuck?
baby. She from Philly.
But then even with you, when you were talking, I can't even think about that other girl name with the girl with the dreads and the little hat or whatever. When you was even coming at her, it was sort of kind of like what pissed me off is like you had all this talk, but you was literally waiting for security to get in front of you to act like you was gonna do some shit. And like, bitch,
She
excuse my
was
language.
scared for her life. I understand. But no, the crazy part about it is when we got on stage, so I think her name was K Dot. When we got on stage, she was like, I'm on that. I'm on that. So me and Meatball, that's why her and Meatball had that little altercation that they showed. But we was like, who? She's like, the both of y'all. Any of y'all on that side. I'm on that. So then that's when I got up. Because, girl, you not finna, what you trying to do? What you trying to do? So then how they showed it on camera was like, I tried to attack her first. But it's like, no, listen. I came there to talk, but if we on that type of timing, let's just get it done. I'm not finna wait.
Okay.
So it was one of those type of things. And then they got into it. Right when they got up, Tyler got up, K-Dot got up. So I'm like, I'm up. No, we're not doing that with my friend. And it just went down from there.
It went up.
And I will honestly say it was so brutal. I'm glad they didn't show it because it was bad. It was bad. It was bad.
Is
Yeah.
anyone surprised? Like, is
No.
anybody surprised? Like, I feel like people just listen. I wasn't even trying to go down this road just yet, but just okay. Let's backtrack real quick. My first introduction to you, truthfully, on the TV scene was Open Thoughts podcast, and you were rapping for Lotto and Skilla.
Ah, yes, yes, yes,
And
yes.
then I was like, okay, I fuck with it. I loved it. I loved how they embraced you because I feel like I don't think people even think about this, but as creatives, we're not trying to fit in with them. We're not trying to really like we're trying to just stand out and be ourselves and have
Yeah.
them love our music and just show them like I can stand on my own too, like you can stand on your own too. And every time I see you at one of these auditions, you stand on your own too. And I just love
Hmm.
that how you're never not. overly groupie-ish and just trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like you're very much
Yeah,
so professional and get to your bag and get in and get out. And I love that because they see that and they respect that. I.e. Skilla
yeah.
saying that you're the hottest from the South and Lotto really fucking with your music. The second time I saw you was on Drewski and Kai Cenat after they broke
Yeah.
the tables live stream. And I was like, when I saw you at that point, I'm like, oh my God, this girl is popping up everywhere. I love it. Like,
Everywhere,
okay,
yeah.
like it's gonna sound weird, but I was like, this is my little cousin or whatever. Like I see her really
Okay.
get into her
Okay,
Maggie.
cuz. No, we cousins now.
So then I'm like, okay. And I loved how they loved your music too. And I could just imagine,
Mhm.
let's talk about that moment. How was let's not even bypass all these moments. Like, how are these moments for you when you're in these rooms with people who are once in our shoes, but like just around people who actually made it in a way? Like, how does that make you feel?
You know, it's so crazy because I'll be shaking nervous. I'm like, oh my God. They're gonna hate it. Like, that's the first thing that comes to my mind. And everybody around me, they're like, girl, you're so dope. Like, what are you talking about? And then when I go in there, I don't know, I just take a deep breath and I'm like, be Southside. Like, shut Jada out for a moment. The one that has the fears and everything. Southside is fearless. She is fearless. So I just turn into complete Southside mode and just go up from there. So yeah, it's a great feeling too when I hear them like actually like or see them bobbing their head and watching, and then they got the face, you know, the that's good. That little I call it the nasty face. You just So
Hmm.
like when I see that, I'm like, yeah, I got you.
Yes, and they literally always do that. And then now, my question is, I know, you've been utilizing, like I said, I did my research. So, you got into the casting world where I believe it's Molly Castings where they're helping you get onto these platforms. Now, was that
hmm
always something that you wanted to do? Was like, okay, I got to get Southside name out of here. Besides doing these performances, what's another way? Was that something that you wanted to do? That was part of the plan?
No, actually, I didn't want to do none of that. I just wanted to rap, perform, go home, or party. But it was what made me really interested. That's a great question. I really think it was just me and outside people and hearing some of the things that they was doing, and they was like, "Yeah, you should try it," and then actually getting into it. I'm like, "Oh, okay, I actually like this. Like, this is actually fun, and I get paid for it, so why not?" So it's one of
Now,
those things.
is that how you also, because girl, like I said, I see you all the time. I saw your little
hmm
head on BMF now, and that's my show. So is that how you also were a part of the BMF situation from the Molly
You know, it's
castings
so
too?
funny. That is my first acting role ever. Like, that was the first time I ever been on set for like a movie or a TV show. Yeah, that was the first time ever. And it was like, what? This is crazy. I cannot believe that I'm on a show that I've been watching for the past 2 seasons. So, the funny part about that one is I was actually there just to be a background. I was supposed to be in the crowd. And I was supposed to be one of the people who basically just watching the performance and stuff like that. So basically,
Okay.
I was supposed to just be one of the performers in the audience or whatever. But then they saw my outfit. They just loved everything about my personality and stuff. And they was like, I just want to. We just want to put you in a position. You look like Foxy Brown. I was like, okay, sure, I'll do it. But Foxy actually did not come to the Source Awards. Yeah, that's what it's called. The Source Awards in 1995. I think she came in 1997. So they was like, we can't put you there. So they just made me Suge Knight's girl or one of his little,
Yeah.
little hoes. So I'm like, cool. I'm cool with the role. You pay me a little more. I get a little 5 seconds of a little cameo. I'm cool with it.
Listen,
So
that's going to
yeah,
be
that's
the
how that
first
works.
start. Like, I cannot
Yeah.
wait to see what you do with that for real.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just look at it like, dang, you really are a star, huh? Like sometimes I question a lot of it, and it'd be like, why do you question it so much? But then it's like, because I just come from this little small town. I just been doing my own little thing, and then I just decided to rap, and here I am. So, yeah, sometimes I gotta just soak it in a little bit.
I call that imposter syndrome sometimes. Like,
Yes, really bad. I have imposter syndrome.
because it's like, think about it.
Yeah,
You were just a corporate baddie. You have your degree. I know, you liked rapping and that was something
yeah,
that you like to do, but like to literally do that full time, I would have imposter syndrome too. I would be like, is
yes,
this my life? Like, I literally make my own schedule. I get to do what I want to do. And if I don't want to do it, I don't have to do it. Like, you are the boss of your
yes.
own shit for real.
And people think too when I say that they're like, "Oh, you don't work." No, I still work. But I have my own little, third party businesses and stuff that I venture into. So
You
I
know,
still got to make my money. I still got to pay my rent. I still got to work like everybody else. But it's like you said, it's more so on my schedule. So I'm okay with it.
You know, people sometimes this is kills me. People
Hmm.
sometimes, and I even did this. Like before I started taking my podcast real serious, I've been podcasting for 5 years, and I
Hmm.
rebranded last year, and the rebrand took
Okay.
off, and pivot took off. So it's like now that I don't have a team. It's me, myself, and I. And
Hmm.
now that I see the actual grind it takes, I sit here and laugh at people that are like, creatives don't do nothing. You don't have to do nothing. Like artists don't do nothing. I'm like, do you know?
Do
I
you
always tell
understand?
I tell this to all of my friends. I would not want to be an artist because you have to market yourself, you have to write, you have to honestly promote yourself too on top of having to deal with
Yes.
labels
You
and
have to
all.
do damn near everything the labels do for them. So they
I
don't
take my
understand the
hat off
job
to
we
you.
have.
I take my
Hmm.
hat off to you. Now, I heard you say as well that you basically revamped your team. Do you
Hmm.
feel like you're in a good place with your team now and do you feel like you're ready to keep going to the next level or are you still looking?
Yes, I feel like I revamped it where I'm with a team they call PTG. We're like a music group, and we basically just all have our individual music, but we do make music together. And they're a big support, and we all kind of incorporate in different ways to like help each other. Like one, I'm like a scheduler, so I make sure everybody's on task every morning. Y'all get a good morning with a motivational video, stuff like that. We have somebody who helps with content. We have somebody who networks and makes sure that we have everything straight, cameras, all that type of stuff. So we kind of just work together as a team. But I'm still looking for a manager. So if you're looking for a client, here I am. I'm still looking for more of a like a PR team as well to kind of just promote and market me a little bit more outside of just flyers and stuff like that. Like I need email blast and putting me on websites and just different stuff like that. So yeah, definitely looking for that. But outside of that, the people that I surround myself with and the people that I have like the motivation to keep this going. And we actually have a show that's coming tomorrow. It's called It's a Blackout and it has everybody that's on the team. And yeah, we're just about to perform all our music. We get all of our people to come out and fans to come out, supporters, and yeah, we have a blast. So
Period.
I feel like they make me want to push to do more. So as long as I'm pushing to do more and keep leveling up, that's all that matters.
Now, I love to hear that. And I do have to ask I don't want to compare, but between your experiences, do you see a different in your artistry level between experience between the other management team and your management team? I just want you to paint a picture for up and coming artists, shit,
Hmm.
even all creatives, like what it looks like to build not the most perfect team because it's not going to be
Yeah,
perfect, but like
nothing's perfect in the beginning. Yeah,
the most
definitely.
ideal team to help you want to, continue to be your creative self.
Right. I feel like with my old team, I will say the hardest thing about it now is the financial. Like I have to provide everything for myself now. With the team that I have, we do incorporate together, but we're not to a point where, we're just spending. We got the money to afford everything. Sometimes we have to work together as a team to get things done. And yeah, we make good money off of our shows. We make good money. But at the same time, like, hey, we all got bills, we all got other things going on. So that's one thing I could say. They definitely provided more of the financial side of for me. But when it came to like shows and stuff, really, even with them, I was the one really finding the shows and finding things for me to get in, dig deeper into. So that was kind of one of the conflicts that we had. Then it was just contract stuff and things that was going on outside of that. So being on contract with somebody too, that's another thing. Like once you sign to a label, like you're damn near signing your life away. Okay. So you gotta be careful and make sure the label is really there to support you, not take from you. So I'll say with the team I have now is more at ease and I have more control over the things that I want to do musically, but it is harder trying to push it more. But I think I found a way and made a name for myself to where, sometimes I don't even have to pay for videos and mic drops and stuff. Like they just see it and they like, hey, you're dope. I want you there. So just building yourself up as an artist, being consistent. It's so easy. It costs $0 to make content. Zero
It
dollars sometimes. So
it costs $0, but I'm gonna be real, and you can attest this. Sometimes it's just so fucking hard. Like,
it is.
yo,
Oh, it is. it's hard to keep up with and stay consistent. That's the real hard part. The content is easy. After you do it, you're like, damn, I only did it for 2 hours. It wasn't, but it's just I got shit to do.
It's like always
Yeah,
having to maintain. It's see, this is the real thing. It's trying to maintain your artistry, but also maintain your social media persona at the same time. Whereas back in the day, they didn't have to worry about that shit, girl. Like,
not
what the
at
fuck?
all.
Made the music. Now you have to sit here and make sure your followers like you ain't getting canceled every other day and your music still popping. Like, what the
And
fuck?
you're streaming and you're video and everything. And yes, you have a full time job doing it while you have a full time job. It's insane.
So people say people don't do nothing. It's crazy because are y'all paying attention?
hmm
Okay.
Right.
So I did want to ask because you call yourself Miss Crash Out and stuff like that, and your music, you
hmm
do get hyphy and stuff like that. But do you think between just even could have been you being on the podcast? I know you were on like 20 versus 1 with Dolly and fucking don't even fucking start. Dolly.
Rose and Dolly.
Yes. Do you think your artist persona and your persona that you do on these shows are the same or are they different?
I think they're different. I think, but when you know me as a person, like you've been around me, Southside is really Southside. But I try my hardest just to stay level headed. And I have so many different personalities and different sides of me too. So when people do meet me, they're like, "Oh my God, you're so chill! Like you're such a sweetheart." I'm like, "Yeah, just don't piss me off." So yeah, but Southside a lot represents a lot of the old me, a lot of the younger me, on top of I want to be able to express music for others, just kind of like how people express their music with trap, the trap metal and the rock music. It's a lot of expression of anger, hurt, pain, stuff like that. So I kind of incorporated that in my music too, and it's kind of just a way to express yourself in a different way of rap. That's why it's like I do the crunk music and I do the kind of punk rap music because I want people to be able to express themselves in different ways and get it out. Shit, that's how I feel when I get. Once I write it, I'm out. I'm good. Like I might
Hell
write
yeah.
about beating a bitch up, and then after that, I don't even want to fight it no more. Girl, I done said it in the song. It's okay.
You're
So yeah,
not wrong.
music is all about expression. So just expressing the old me, the new me. Shit, sometimes I revert back, and then I'm the same. I'm a new person the next day. So.
One thing that I want to ask too is I heard, you changed your artist name from
hmm
basically a mixture of your first and your middle name. Now,
hmm
in that time, because the chanting of Southside, I know that got you hyped. You like, oh, they say my name. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Was it hard for you to actually change your name? Like, did you feel some type of like I don't want to say loyalty to your first name, but was it hard for you to change your from your first name to Southside Marie now?
No, honestly, I loved it. Like, actually, I was on a TV show, and when I was on the TV show, it never aired. Which I'm so mad it never aired. But everybody just started calling me Southside on there. They didn't know my artist name or nothing like that. But from day one, it was just I was always yelling Southside or just rapping, and it had Southside in it. So everybody just started calling me Southside, and I was like, okay.
It
I'm
definitely
gonna
fits
go with
you.
it. And then I was like, I was born over there. I did move when I was young though. But I moved back when I think I was like 17. And I stayed out there for a couple more years. And I just really been in the southern region. And that's really what it means. It's just being being a South Side girl, just being a hot girl, really. Like, I really love Megan Thee Stallion. So when she say like South Side hottie, that's kind of where it incorporates too. So being from the South, being a South Side hottie, and just, yeah, it was easy for me. I still love Jada Ree, and I feel like she was like that growing point for me. But when Southside came along, oh my God, like even when people call my name, they can't even say just regular Southside. They like Southside or Southside, and
Yeah.
I just love it. So as long as it make the people happy and I'm happy with it, shit, we all happy.
Hell yeah. It's definitely your tag for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Now, I have, let me see, let me just double check. We already talked about that. Okay, so I have three more questions before I ask you one last question, okay?
Okay.
So this is like think about like a little mid interview icebreaker, just to, forget
hmm
those other stuff. So what's one lesson you learned the hard way, but you're grateful for it now?
That one of the lessons that I had to learn in life is mind your business. And I know that sounds so simple, right? But it's like when it came to friendships and stuff, I used to invest so much into people before I became an artist. If I would have just kept investing in them and stopped investing in myself, I would never became Jada Reed, Southside, none of that. Like I love hard. Like I don't really, I don't have like a blood sister. So I always looked at all my friends like a sister. So I used to just always be in their business and leave that man alone, giving them advice. And I'm a Virgo, so we're very blunt with everything. And it's like one friend, she was like, sometimes you're a little overbearing. I was like, what? And it was so painful for her to say that, but I needed her to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Because then I took a step back and I said, you know what? Sometimes you do be in people business a little too much. And sometimes you're always trying to help somebody and give somebody money and be there to support. And where is that for you? So I took a step back and said, mind your business. So now when I talk to people, I just listen. I ask them, do they want advice? That's always a great question before I give it. And then most of the times, I just try to let people figure their own thing out because sometimes people just really need to vent.
Mm-hmm.
And but you can't fix everybody's problem. So yeah, mind your business. Just do what's best for you. Focus on you.
Girl, you just said a word. I'm gonna just put you in my business
hmm
real quick. You know, you said mind your business. I'll put you in my business real quick. So
Yeah,
like,
you gotta
I
mind it sometimes because people are like vampires sometimes. Like they'll just suck everything out of you, and you're just investing in them, and then they start doing better in life, and then they start leaving you alone, and you sitting over here with all their damage and stuff. Mm-mm. I go
listen.
and deal with my stuff.
I literally that's funny that you brought that up because I literally just did I did an episode, I think it was like 2, 3 episodes ago where I said just don't. And that's similar along the lines, just don't. And I came to that realization because same like you, I'm a Gemini. So well, you're a Virgo, but I'm a Gemini. So I'm just
hmm
I love hard and I am a problem solver. Like if you call me and you need help, I'm gonna try and make your life a little bit easier. And I actually
hmm
lost one of my relationships like that because I was always telling the person what it was. And to the point where, like, some people just want to be stuck on delusional. You know what I'm saying? Some people
hmm
want to be stuck in dicklusion. So I'm over here like, yo, sis, this ain't you. What's going on? Yo, sis, ain't like you. Da, da, da. And then she would fucking, you know, um, drop me for the nigga and stuff like that. So I went on my podcast and I was like, bitch, you got me fucked up. Like on some shit like you got me fucked up. But what I did is I called her and I was like, yeah, I saw the picture while you was doing the da da da, and I, you know what I'm saying, felt like this. And so this is what I said on my podcast. And she was like, oh, okay, no problem. Bitch, stop answering the phone for 3 weeks. I said, oh,
Yeah,
I'ma just mind my business. You want to be delusional? That's on you. I'ma
that's
just
on
focus on
you.
myself. I don't got time to be sitting here trying to love
Yeah.
you or
Don't
respect you
call me
or
trying to pull up on nobody, nothing. I can't do none of that no more. I'm unavailable. That's what you tell 'em. I'm unavailable.
I'm not even for no. Don't see, I'm petty. Don't talk to me at
See,
all.
right.
You want to
You
ignore
know,
my
but
call
I
for three
had to
weeks?
learn too. It's nothing wrong with being completely honest with somebody, even sometimes you do got to be a little rude to their ass because some people don't get it. But even
It
without
don't be
being
clicking.
rude or anything, be like, this kind of conversation that I'm comfortable being in because we done had this, so I'd rather not.
Mm-hmm.
I'll leave it at that. I'm unavailable right now. I gotta focus on me. I need some me time. So it's like I learned to just be honest with people, and they gonna take it how they take it. Cause a real friend gonna know. Shit, I done ran her through the mud with this. I need to relax. Maybe this was her moment to let me know. So, yeah, I keep it
Yeah.
honest now. I ain't got time.
Honesty's the best policy, I'll tell you that. But
Yes.
also, like you said, just mind your business. I'm learning just mind my business, just don't. I don't give a fuck
Yeah.
no more.
No. Can't. You can't care too
At
much
all.
sometimes.
Hmm. The second question I have is I know you're still in the moment of making it, but I like to celebrate the small wins. Like, especially because we are emerging artists and emerging creatives, I like to always celebrate the small wins because the small wins are going to eventually be the big wins and it gets us to the
hmm
point where we're looking for. So, what was your I made it moment, even if no one else knew about it?
I say could have been love.
Yeah,
Definitely. It was like, what? Like, little old me? I'm on the show? What?
you
It
did
was
that.
just one of those odd moments when I got it because I didn't think I was going to get it because I didn't even get to audition all the way. But then I guess I had just like this big personality when I was there and in the audience. So that's why I always tell people just be yourself full throttle. Don't, when you're in line, don't be standing there. Just know, introduce yourself to people, walk around, talk. So I was actually the last person in line. And they were like, we're about to shut down. I was like, no, my God, why would y'all do this to me? And I just started melting on the wall, type of stuff. So I think just being crazy like that, they like, yeah, she's crazy. We gonna put her on show. So they called me like 2 months later. and it was like, "Hey, you're on here," and I'm like, "Oh my
Uh-oh.
god, like I really did this, like out of nowhere, little old me, you did that, girl."
No, you did. And then at the end when you thought he was gonna pick you over Bambi and you the way you melted,
Girl, I'm
you
like,
said,
"What the
I don't
hell?"
know why.
What the fuck? Like, one, I was told that we wasn't doing an elimination, so I'm like, what the like? Why are we doing elimination right now? And then I'm watching everybody. I'm looking at everybody examining. I'm like, you're the kind of the oddball out of everybody. Like, you just a regular old black girl. You got you got your big girls in here. You got Bambi and Meatball. Then you got Auntie. You got you.
We was talking about, well, honestly, it was almost done too, but we was talking about, you was explaining the crash house scene with Bambi because first of all, between because what was that about? Like, I know she was an oddball out. I know for great TV that I know why she was there,
Right.
but like maybe because I just feel a connection because I've been watching you. I'm like, no, I want Southside in the house. Like, I literally love watching
Right.
people
And
that
I
I
heard that
genuinely
from
like
everybody.
winning.
I'm like, I thought one of the white girls was going home or something. Like,
Like Pinch, why
bitch.
was Pinch there the whole time? Why was Pinch there the whole time? She didn't even talk for real. And then the other girl that was trying to sleep with everybody, what the fuck was she there for? Demon or whatever the fuck? Don't even get me fucking started right now. Like, don't even get me like I literally watched that show and I commented on every single day, like, what the fuck? What's going
Yes.
on?
Sometimes I'm like, I don't know, some people should have left, I should have stayed. But then, I think life has its own way of working things out. So I'm hoping and praying, another TV show comes along. I'll do it again. Not crash out, but I'll do it again for sure.
I
But
honestly
I did just audition. I didn't even know we was gonna be on TV, but now that's TV. They were doing a competition for musical artists, so I just joined that, and I made it to round three to the top 15. So August 7th, I'll be performing, and it's about to be big. It's a chance to win $20,000, so I need that.
period.
So something
Now,
positive did come.
I was gonna say everything happens for a reason. I feel like that was like we needed to see your big personality for people to really catch in, and tune into who you are and like what you're capable of
Yeah.
doing. Because I even noticed after that, your TikTok went up too a little bit, and I'm like, okay, that's what I like to
Yes,
see.
yes. I gained like
Now,
3, 4 thousand on there, so I was like, okay.
as you should. Now, is that what you posted on your story yesterday, where you were rapping in like the circle and people were recording you? Is that
hmm
the okay?
Yes, yes. I didn't know that it was gonna be that big, and I went because I'm like, shoot, who wouldn't go try out for $20,000? So
You ain't never lie.
it was yeses across the board, first and second round. So I'm like, look, Lord, you better come big, go home on this last one. You got me, I got you.
I cannot wait. I might have to pirate. I don't know. I might gotta
Yes,
download.
pop out and poppy with us. Yes,
I might got
I'm
to
about to
because what
make
the
this epic. I'm about to make. I think they're giving us a, 8 minute set. So, whoo, I'm like, Lord, listen. And you know what's so
I
crazy? It's so manifested because I was telling the Lord and I was telling all my friends. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie. I got a little case I'm fighting right now. And I was like, I got a lawyer that I gotta pay off. And I'm like, Lord, just give me a rap competition. I swear to God, I will win. I will make sure I win. And then literally the next week, competition. I'm like, listen, Lord, I'm
he
gonna
heard
do a
you.
lot of things, but that came quick. I mean, you just handed that to me. I was
He heard
so
you.
shocked. So to have that and then to make it to the final top 15, I'm like, regardless of if I win or not, which I'm winning. I'm winning.
Let's speak
But
that in
I put my
existence.
face out there. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Oh my God, I love all these new opportunities. I honestly can't wait to see you on that show. Like I said, I might got a pirate on my little app on my phone, or I might download Now That's TV again. I had to stop watching Now That's TV because them bitches be thumping. Like I watch
They be
baddies.
stopping that. I watch. I be like, ooh,
They
ooh.
they be I be like, wait a minute. Jesus Christ. So I had to dial back a little bit because I said, wait a minute, this is my little heart can't take it. Like I can fight now,
Yes.
but like for me to see that for real on I said, okay, all right. So I'm
They
definitely
fight,
have to
fight.
tune back for real. I'm gonna tune in so I can, see what you do. Cause like I get like it. I don't know, I talk no more. Like I said,
hmm
I absolutely love I don't want to say like this is gonna sound stalkerish, but like, I like watching people evolve and like I'm so happy. I feel like I caught you right at the most beautiful transition, and I love watching that
hmm
transition flourish. And I love how you said manifest it because people don't understand like
Oh, you
Yeah,
gotta
you have to do
manifest
the
everything.
exactly, and you have to
Being
do
an
the
artist.
work,
Mm-hmm.
but when you manifest, like, when you do the work on top of manifesting, God definitely does, put you in a different position and he hears you. So I love that you said that, and I just know you're gonna keep going up. Like, this is only the
Thank you.
beginning.
Yes, it's only the beginning. I'm just praying. I'm like, listen, Lord, I'm tired of writing these raps now. Let's get it popping. I'm
Would you
ready.
ghostwrite for people?
Oh, 100%.
That's where the
Please.
bag
Like,
at.
I need people to come to me with that because, listen, that's where the money at. A
That's where
lot of
the
people don't
bag
know that.
at.
Like, artists, they make pretty good money, but ghostwriting, oh, that's some good money right there, especially when you work with the elites. So, no, I would for sure.
Hell yeah, I can so see you doing that. Now, the
Mm.
last question I have is, if you had a secret alter ego, what would the name be?
A secret alter ego. I'm like, dang, I already got like six personalities. I don't know. Like, I guess I'm gonna say Sasha. I've always liked the name Sasha, and she
Period.
gives like this alternative ego of mine, especially, and not even just the word alternative, like alter ego, but I actually like the alternative look too, like the Bratz dolls, how they kind of dress up
Mm-hmm.
like that, and I've always loved Sasha, so yeah, I would definitely be like Sasha, and just that sassy girl.
Period. I definitely do see that for sure. I definitely do see that for
Mhm.
sure. Now, before I let you go, because I've had a ball,
Mhm.
honestly, thank you again for taking time to sit down and talk with me. Like, this
No,
was
thank
amazing.
you.
I do want to ask, I know you said the show's coming out August 17th, right?
No, August 7th. That's when we'll be performing.
Okay.
Hmm.
Now, what else can we look out for you? I know you have the EP already out. What else are you going to do? You're consistent, so I know you're going to be doing something. What else?
Right. So right now, like I said, is the blackout is tomorrow. That is July 26th. We'll be doing that from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. And we have the show coming out as I mean, me doing that showcase as well. I need everybody in the building. I'm actually trying to put together something for my birthday as well. It is August 24th. So
Period.
trying to put like a little show or something together for everybody, or I might just drop me a little freestyle or something. And I do have another EP coming out in December. It's gonna be trap soul R&B, so it's gonna be different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
little
yeah,
melodic
got
rap
some
in
things
there, little.
coming.
Oh, you're gonna be singing
Yes.
because you sing too now, so you're gonna be singing on there too.
Yeah, I just gotta wait and see. It's
I'm
gonna be
so
so dope. I've been
excited.
working on it for the past couple months. I've been really, it's just, I think the songs are there. It's just really figuring out that craft of who I want to put on verses and remixes and stuff like that. Because I want this to be perfect. I'm a perfectionist. It's a Virgo on me. I know it ain't nothing in life is perfect, but it gotta be perfect to me.
Hey, what that quote that we started out with? In reality, art is for everyone, but for no one. So I get it.
But for no one,
I
yeah,
I get it.
yeah,
Well, I want to say thank you. You will always have a home here at Blunt Talk Podcast.
yes,
Maybe
I will be
one day.
back. No,
Don't get me hyped, cause don't get me hyped.
I
Look,
will
I'm
be
about
back. I promise. I'll be back. When that
yes,
EP comes out, I will be back.
period. I also
Yes.
want to take a trip down there. Maybe we can do like an in person, because I feel like both our vibes will go crazy in person. We gonna be
Yes,
acting a hot
yes.
ass mess.
Yes, and we go get a drink.
Period. Well, thank you again. You always have a home here. If you want me to,
Mhm,
I'll always shout yourself, because I really do appreciate you, and I
mhm.
really do love your artistry. So listen, whatever you need from
Thank
me, you
you.
got it, girl. Okay.
Thank you, thank you. Of
No
course.
problem. You have a good night. It was such a nice time.
Yes, we out.